Hello! This is my boyfriend.
Hello.
His... You sound so upset. His name is Tyler, if you've never met him before.
Nice to meet you.
Or seen him before. He has maybe been on my channel a couple of times.
I don't know.
We're answering like 25 questions. So we're gonna answer some questions. Some of them are from the original like boyfriend tag that's on YouTube, like everywhere. And then some of them are from Twitter. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, I say this in like every video, but why aren't you following me on Twitter? Follow me on Twitter. So yeah, we went over the questions, but you don't know the answers. Question 1. Why did we keep our relationship a secret for so long?
Just privacy reasons.
Yeah.
I like keeping certain things private, and I feel like the internet, for a lot of people, ruins relationships or just makes things weird. So I just wanted to, like, at least keep it private at first. Just, you know. It's like, I feel like you don't understand it unless you have a decent amount of followers. It's just weird to, like, share private parts of your life to thousands of people on the internet to judge you for. So I was just like, let's not share this with everyone right away.
Yeah. When and where did we meet?
We met for the first time at the Red Roof Inn in, I don't know, Rochester, I guess, technically, Michigan. 2017, April.
But, like, where did we, like, meet? Like...
That's where we met in person.
Where did we meet originally? Where did we meet each other?
The first time we talked to each other... Well, the very first interaction we had was you left a mean comment on one of my Instagram posts, but I don't remember what it was. And then...
It was probably correcting animal care.
That was like
it probably wasn't mean. It was probably
that
just
was like a long...
constructive.
Sure, Jan. That was like a long time ago. And then, like, in, like, was it December? I don't know. 2016/January of 2017, we started talking for the first time on YouNow, because I was live streaming and Maddie was just a fan, and she was...
Okay, so it's funny.
And I guested her, and she had a tegu, and I was like, cool lizard, and then we started talking.
Okay, so it's kind of funny, because originally I didn't know, like, who he was when I went on his live stream. I got, like, a notification.
She was just subscribed to me and had my notifications on.
I didn't have your notifications on, that's the thing.
And you followed me on Instagram.
I didn't follow you on Instagram then.
How'd you find my post that you were correcting me on?
I probably went to your Instagram from your Meet My Pets video, which is the only video I had seen of his. And I subscribed to him because I was like, oh, cool, he has a lot of pets too. Because I had a lot of pets for, like, you know, my whole life. And so I subscribed to you then, and then I got, like, a notification that you were streaming, and I was like, why am I getting a notification? I opened it up, and I was like, I have no idea who this kid is. And then I looked at your YouTube, and I was like, oh my god, his jaw is different. That's who it is. So that's, like, how I realized.
LOL.
But I probably went to your Instagram from your Meet My Pets video, saw that you did something wrong.
Yeah.
And corrected you. I don't know what else it could be.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm not, like, I don't feel like I'd leave mean comments, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So it couldn't have been like, maybe you're just sensitive.
Or I just said something you disagreed with, probably. It was probably that. Because I don't think I posted anything that was, like, bad care on my Instagram.
Yeah, maybe you did say something. I don't know. Anyway, how long have we known each other?
We have known each other for 3 years.
Yeah. What's the first thing you noticed about me?
That you had a big lizard.
All right. Who asked who out?
I asked you out.
What was our first date? This is the one we were struggling
Oh,
with
yeah,
a little
I
bit.
don't know.
You can pick something.
I have no idea. It was probably, I don't know.
I feel like with our dates, we typically, like, split
Yeah.
stuff. And sometimes we'll pay for each other, but, like, typically we, like, split. I just feel weird having people pay for me.
Yeah.
I remember the first restaurant we went to together. Do you know what that was?
Was it Mountain Lao?
Yeah.
Yeet.
Question 6. When did you realize you liked me more than a friend?
I mean, I always, like, liked you, I guess.
Lame.
Just ever since I first laid eyes on you.
Question 7. How tall am I?
Ooh, I don't know. Like, 5'8" is my guess. Is
Okay.
it 5'8"?
No.
What is it?
I'm, like, technically like 5'3", but like
Okay.
5'6" on a good day. But I appreciate that you think 5'8".
I'm pretty close. I was close.
Yeah.
I feel like you're not that much shorter than me, but maybe you are.
You just like, I feel like you seem like a giant to everyone.
Yeah.
So like I always think that you're like 6'3", but I know you're not. Question 8. What shoe size do I wear?
8.
You change your answer every time.
I
Like
don't
every
know- I
single
don't
time
know.
I ask you that, you change it.
I don't know. Is it 8? What is it?
You're like close.
8
You're
and a
closer
half?
than you've been, yeah. 8.5.
Okay.
Sometimes I can fit into 8, but usually I only wear Vans, so 8.5. Question 9. What is the age gap between us?
Oh, 2.5 years.
Yeah. Question 10. What was our first road trip?
The first one that I remember is going to Washington, D.C. for our very first Playlist Live.
Yeah.
Back when we were just children. Not that long ago.
Yeah.
Really, but yeah.
2.5 years ago. Favorite place we've traveled together?
Italy!
What city?
Oh, I can never remember what it's called. The cool one.
They were all cool.
They were all cool.
We have a different favorite, though.
Yeah, it was, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, just the one that was, like, really big, I don't know, and had, like, all the white buildings and the really big church thing.
See, when you say that, it sounds like Rome.
I mean, I feel like it could be really, any city in Italy could
That's
be a
not
city with a big church.
Oh,
know?
well, yeah.
That doesn't really narrow it down in Italy, but...
Florence?
Yeah, Florence.
Yeah, my
Florence.
favorite was Venice, for sure. Question 12. What is one food I do not like?
Sushi.
Okay. It's not hard to pick one.
It's
You
like
could
the
literally...
first thing that comes to my mind because I always really want to get Japanese food, but Maddie does not like any Japanese food really.
Yeah.
So it's always a struggle.
I don't like a lot of food, so.
Yeah.
Question 13. What is my favorite restaurant?
Oh. Well, is it in Ohio or here?
Ooh, do both.
Okay, in Ohio, it's probably that one. Why can I not remember anything right now? It's like the little family-owned one with the good dank-ass garlic sauce.
Yeah.
And then here, it's probably Sagebrush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the one in Ohio is called Flavors.
Yeah, Flavors, yeah.
If you guys live close to Lebanon, Ohio, I think they also have one somewhere in Dayton, maybe in Centerville. It's called Flavors Cafe. Highly recommend it. They're like garlic sauce. It's really good. 14. Do I have any weird obsessions?
Pigeons. That's the only.
I don't think that's weird.
I mean,
but
yeah.
Go off.
It's like just in general, I guess it isn't like a weird obsession necessarily, depending on who you ask. But it's like the first obsession of yours that comes to my mind.
Yeah.
Either pigeon. Sorry.
It's okay.
Either pigeons or dogs, but like dogs is like obsession, not like you're obsessed with dogs, but you're like obsessed with, I don't know, you're very critical and like passionate about dogs.
Okay.
You're just like, okay, bitch.
Yeah. Very critical.
You are.
Yeah. Question 15. Where am I from?
Pennsylvania. I don't know what city, so.
Do you want to know what city?
Sure.
What city I was born in or what city I grew up in?
Whichever one you would consider where you're from.
I guess Westchester, Pennsylvania is where I'm technically like born.
You were born.
Westchester.
So where'd you grow up then?
West Grove.
Okay. Well, not gonna remember that. So.
16. What is one talent that I have? So you can say it's animal related if you have a hard time coming up with anything else.
Just hard to think of something because I feel like you're good at a lot of random things, but there's not like one specific thing that you're like super, super good at that I can think of. Like you're really artistic in a lot of different ways. Like I feel like you're pretty good at drawing. And you're good at like other random things, like you make dream catchers and shit. I don't know, like you're just good at like creating things and being creative. The Christmas cards you started making for people were cool.
Yeah, the depression sunk in.
Yeah, and then, I mean, you were good at music before your breakdown.
How do you know?
You told me.
No, but I could like be totally lying. I could have
I
been
don't know.
terrible at music.
I don't know. And then, yeah, you're obviously good at like dog training. That's like a pretty obvious one.
Question 17. Who is my best friend?
Jordan.
And you.
Jordan Ray Hatfield.
You put her on blast. I put her on blast for being my best friend.
Yeah, canceled.
And you. You're my best friend too.
Aww. You have to put that, like, sound effect in the background after you say that.
Oh, like the crowd.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's gonna be extra editing. I don't feel like doing. Question 18. Who said I love you first?
Me. It was me.
Question 19. Do we have similar or opposite personalities?
It's, yeah. We're similar in a lot of ways, but we're also different in ways, which I guess is like a healthy balance to have.
Yeah. 20. What are your pet peeves about me?
It's mostly just how you don't pick up after yourself and, like, you leave socks by the front door and on the floor and under the couch and on the couch and in my bathroom and,
I
like,
will say
on the stairs and, like, in the kitchen.
In the kitchen?
Sometimes.
I feel like in the kitchen's a stretch. I feel like the under the couch thing can be directly blamed on Nova pushing things under the couch.
Yeah, but she doesn't push my socks under the couch.
Your socks don't end up there because you wear socks that cover your whole foot. My footy socks just fall off, and, like, honestly, I don't even know where they go. And a question to balance that one. What is your favorite thing I do?
My favorite thing that you do?
Yeah. It's gonna be so hard to think of.
Well, there's just so many to choose from. I can't pick my favorite because I really love everything you do. So, other than leaving your socks everywhere.
That's really your answer?
Can it be? I don't know.
I feel like that's like an escape to get out of, like, actually naming something. Exactly. Exactly.
Well,
Yeah, it was an ugly face, I know for sure.
like, I just feel like I appreciate a lot of little things and I can't
Like
say
what?
any of them because then it's like, well, like, one thing that comes to my mind is sometimes you randomly bring me Starbucks and I really appreciate that, but that's not, like, the thing I appreciate the most because I feel like that's a small thing, but, like, I think of small things, so I don't know. I can't think of, like, a big thing that you do. I don't know. That sounds so bad. But, like, I also don't want to say anything that has to do with animals because I feel like you get offended when I associate you with just animal stuff.
Well, what would you say if it was animals, though? Like, how would you?
I don't know.
Exactly. Like, what do you mean?
Anyways, I don't know how to answer that. That's a trick question.
Okay. Oh, wow.
How would you answer that for me?
You clean the house. You're nice to me, and, like...
Okay, well, I like that you're
When I'm-
nice to me. That's my favorite
You can't
thing
use
that you do.
mine.
Well, that's another thing that came to my mind, but I was like, is that stupid?
I don't know.
Nice.
I mean, I don't know. When I'm, like, sad, you try to make me not sad.
Yeah. Buys you donut.
Yeah, you bought me a donut. I remember that. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I called my mom and I told her about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you crying?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm just, like, laughing and it's bringing tears to my eyes.
Okay. 22. Why did you think now is a good time to go public? Because...
That's another video. But, just 'cause, I don't know. It's, like, hard to keep it a secret because it's just, at a point, it gets very obvious, and I feel like there's just a lot of things you have to do to, like, try to keep a secret and just easier for people to know. Also, yeah, I mean, I want to, like, share more of my, like, personal life in videos and stuff maybe, and, like, open up more. I don't know, like, be more open instead of just doing, like, animal stuff strictly, and, like, it'd be cool to do vlogs and stuff and not have to, like, I don't know, try to, like, make it not obvious.
Yeah, I feel like it's been obvious for a long time, but
Yeah,
it still will probably be shocking.
Well, it just depends on the person. Some people are gonna be like, oh yeah, that was so obvious.
What's your favorite animal of mine and why?
Probably Ellie. Just 'cause just look at her. She's so stupid. But she's also really smart, so I
She's
really
so
like her.
stupid, but so smart.
She's just like her face, and she's good. And I like her. I enjoy her a lot.
She's a good dog.
Yeah.
I miss her so much. 24. If I was an animal, what animal would I be?
Is it supposed to be, like, personality based, or, like, how you look?
I don't know, maybe both.
Ooh, you'd be a ball python.
Why? Because I don't do anything.
No. I was thinking about how, like, they're just so, well, usually they're, like, pretty gentle and, like, let you do whatever you want. You're kind of a doormat. So, like, you can do anything to a ball python, and it's usually, like, okay with it. And they're also, like, really nice and gentle, like, creatures. So.
Okay.
And they're cute.
Yikes. So the first thing that came to mind is, like, a red panda.
Why?
Because they're like really cute and like everyone likes them.
That's not true though. So many people don't like me. Comment below if you don't like me.
Oh.
At least one person will say they don't like me, I'm sure, if not like 10.
But now like a ton of people are gonna say like it just to be sarcastic.
Oh, I don't know.
But I feel like overall, like, you're just kind of like carefree and.
I feel like in real life when people meet me, they usually like me, which is kind of, I don't know if that sounds conceited, but I feel like I'm pretty likable in person. But on the internet, I don't think a lot of people like me.
I'm still sticking with Red Panda.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What's one funny thing about your partner?
A funny thing about you, maybe your pigeon obsession. I feel like it's funny, just the concept of you taking your pigeons to the park for a walk and other people, like, not understanding what's going on, but you're just the pigeon lady.
The fact that I coo at pigeons on the street.
Yeah, it's something you'd expect from, like, someone who's, like, a 60-year-old very lonely lady who, like, feeds pigeons at the park, but it's, like, you, a 20-year-old.
Yeah. Coo!
Yeah.
Coo! I get excited when I see them, like, flying out the window in the car. I'm like, oh my god, look, there they are!
Yeah.
I can like, spot them from a distance. So, I wanted to, like, expose you at this, because I think it's, like, really funny. You can't whisper.
Really?
No. Every time we're in, like, a movie and I'm whispering to you, he replies in, like, a very hushed tone of voice, but it's, like, still speaking. Like, you know, you whisper, like, hey, guys, how's it going? And Tyler's version of ASMR would be like, hey, guys, how's it going? Like, he's still talking.
Well, I feel like I can whisper. It's just that, in general, you're very... Well, I don't know if I do this to other people other than you. Maybe I do. But I feel like you're very hard of hearing. So I feel like I always just
But
have
I tell you to shh, shh, and you still say it loud. Like, try to...
I don't know.
Okay, whisper like how you normally would to me.
Hello. Like, it was like
yeah,
that.
yes. But, like, if you're in a very quiet movie theater or anywhere where it needs to be quiet and you hear somebody actually talk.
Hey, Maddie.
Yeah, it's like actually like that. Okay, now actually whisper. Hey, Maddie. Okay, see? It's, like, weird because I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I can. I just choose not to. I just feel like if I actually whisper, you won't hear me, because half the time when I'm talking like this, you don't hear me, so why would you hear me when I'm whispering to you?
Are you shaming my hearing ability?
Yes. Just as much as you're shaming my whisper ability.
Alright. Someone asked on Twitter for the last question. Hand over or under when holding hands?
I feel like mine's usually over.
Yeah.
For me, under feels wrong.
Ew, your hands are so clammy. You good?
Yeah. I've just been like, I don't know. I've been tightly gripping my phone, so yeah.
Alright, well, that was the boyfriend tag. Surprise! If you haven't subscribed to Tyler's channel, he has a YouTube channel, go check it out. He does the same thing as me. We both make animal videos, so.
Yep.
Pretty good. And thanks for being in my video.
No problem.
Goodbye.